Good evening, America and Bryans around the world. This is the 5-Minute News Hour for Friday, March 16th, 2012. The show begins now. Now. Good evening. Our top story tonight. The Washington Post reported this morning on a first look at documents and plans from inside Osama bin Laden's compound in the days and weeks leading up to his death. The documents reveal an interesting infrastructure in the terror network, with term limits proposed for lieutenants, opinions debated openly with subordinates, and it also revealed a plot intended to kill President Obama so a, quote, totally unprepared Joe Biden would take over the post. To which the current vice president responded, "What? All trains show them whose trains totally trains, choo-choo!" At which point Hillary Clinton walked in, explained that he had had a rough couple of days and was pretty tuckered out, then tucked him in with his Thomas the Tank Engine blanket and asked the press to leave quietly. They did. Afghan President Hamid Karzai expressed his impatience and frustration with the U.S. presence in his country Friday, telling reporters he was, quote, at the end of the rope. To which the dead demon ghost of Saddam Hussein reportedly said, "Trust me, dude, no you're not. Just wait it out. Be cool." President Obama responded to Karzai's statements by saying, "Fine, we don't want to be here anyway," and then got to the door and was like, but we left all of our stuff here, and we got what's a few more months, right? George Clooney, Martin Luther King III, and Virginia Congressman Jim Moran were arrested Friday in Washington, D.C. after demonstrating and protesting to raise awareness of the hunger crisis going on in the Sudan, in what some experts are calling by far the most important thing that TMZ ever has or ever will report on. North Korea announced plans Friday to send a satellite into space with use of a long-range rocket. The plan, roundly condemned around the world, flies in the face of an agreement made by the North Korean government to suspend its nuclear program in exchange for 24,000 metric tons of food to aid the starving country from the United States. Reportedly, North Korean officials responded to the claim by saying, "Oh, come on! Rockets are so cool! Well, I don't care about starving babies or whatever. Rocket! I mean, what else could we spend the money on? Huh? No, I'm fine. Thanks, I had a big lunch. No, are you listening? I said I'm fine. Now, who wants to come perform at my birthday for $24 million? Beyonce? Huh? College is pretty expensive nowadays." Comedian Gallagher suffered a heart attack on Wednesday and is in the hospital this week attempting to recover, in an incident that witnesses described looked something like this. I suppose you want to hear your sports now, don't you? Needy. San Diego quarterback Phillip Rivers endorsed Rick Santorum this week, the four-time Pro Bowler telling reporters, "I am supporting Rick Santorum for president because of his stance on issues that attack vital Christian values our country was founded upon. No abortion, upholding traditional marriage, defending religious freedom, no euthanasia." At which point Thomas Jefferson, Ben Franklin, and John Adams rested comfortably for eternity, knowing that their life's work had been interpreted just the way they wanted it to be. Adding before they rested forever, as long as it's understood that slave banging and whoring around Paris are totally cool as far as traditional marriages goes. Huh? Like that's... Our final story tonight. Tomorrow is March 17th, around the world known as St. Patrick's Day. Celebrated from Belfast to Cork, Maine to San Diego, Portland to Tallahassee, everyone tomorrow is Irish, excepting Englishmen and Italians. And on a day where the world remembers the small, proud island nation of Erin, do we celebrate the Hibernian pensmen who have captured the blood-stained fields of homegrown revolution and the idiosyncrasies of Parisian cafes in a 20th century mini-renaissance? No. The statesmen and kings who have left their mark across the globe, the soldiers and martyrs who have lain down their lifeblood in defense of freedom and ideals precious to millions? No. The poets and artists who connect with the ancient mystic powers of the beautiful island and the modern audiences simultaneously? No! All of that is shelved for overconsumption of brown liquor and stout beer or dyed green beer, and I, for one, could not be more for it! Remember, you weak-backed, thin-lipped, tiny-headed, freckleless freaks! Erin Bra, Pogmatone! Scotch is not Irish whiskey. You don't need to buy name brand if you're gonna make car bombs. And check out Michael Collins. It featured Professor Snape playing a president who my grandfather hated. Happy St. Patrick's Day. Go fuck yourself. I love yous. All of yous. Have a good night and a great night. Bye!